We're here with VMI head lacrosse coach Brian Anken coming out of a nerve-wracking 12-11 win in overtime against Wagner. Coach, why don't you kind of give us a general statement on the game?
Well, John, I always get criticized about not smiling, so I'm going to smile a little bit after this one because I think our team definitely earned it. General comments. What a grinding game. I can't say enough. I knew that was a good Wagner team. We've watched them play a couple of times this year, and they've got some real good weapons that we had some problems with throughout the game, and I thought we made great adjustments. I thought really showed some poise with the battle going back and forth, and being up, being down, tying it up, being able to get the ball back in the last minute of the game, firing a good shot. I just think it was a complete effort for us from top to bottom. Every single player, including all the guys on the bench, just really being into this one and really showing some resiliency. And I couldn't be prouder of our effort today.
Coach, one of the big keys to the game was it wasn't just one guy pumping away a lot of goals for you. It was 8 different goal scorers on 12 goals today.
Well, it was almost 80 degrees, and we're a team that likes to go deeper than most teams typically would, and we try to do that anytime we can, and we like to be unselfish and spread the ball around, and I think today was probably one of the best showings of our unselfishness on offense by having 8 different goal scorers. And I think the amount of assisted goals that we had, I think the shots that we were creating, I think we were over 50 shots, which is something that for the first time this year we were able to accomplish, but something we're always trying to push for. But really just the complete unselfishness, the complete team effort on the offensive and defensive end was really impressive to me.
Coach, one of the big stat lines in the game was 22 of 26 from your face-off specialist, Robarge. That falls in the more typical Robargian effort right there.
That's a good word, Robargian there. It's a great point, and for us, he had a little chip on his shoulder coming off of the last game at Mount St. Mary's and came in with something to prove, and I'm glad he did. And I want to talk about not only his efforts, but that unit as a whole. We're a 1-2 punch with Chris Rossi, and we showed it today. I think those two accounted for almost 20 ground balls today. In our 20+ face-off wins, and we continue to ride those two and expect big things out of them, and they're just gelling at the right time as we're getting ready for conference.
Speaking of conference, coming up with your next game will be Siena, also up at the Sprint Turf Field. That's a kind field to you guys. You guys win 10 of 11 in clears, but more importantly, 15 of 23 for Wagner. That's quite a riding effort there. Saw a lot of doubles out there today.
It is, and it's something we take a lot of pride in. I think some of the adjustments at our attack unit with getting Mickey back into the mix gives us a little bit more speed, but it's an overall effort from everybody on the field to commit to our riding game, and I think that we're a very fast team. I like to utilize that. We like to really get after teams, and the last 2 games for us, I thought our riding effort was spectacular, and we definitely showed it today, and at the end of the day, it gave us enough opportunities to come back and grind out a win against, once again, just a very, very good and very well-coached Wagner team.
Obviously, we'd be remiss if in this post-game interview you don't talk about Russell East's goal from Keith Long. Kind of put that away for you 52 seconds into overtime.
Well, Russell had a lot of shooting opportunities today, and I knew one of them was going to fall for him. And during the course of the game, I kept telling him, hey, keep grinding this out, keep grinding. You're finding your shots. We're going to find one that matters, and I think the one that mattered most for us. And I don't want to discount Drew Leonard's tying goal as well right before that. And I think that 1-2 punch, finding an interior look and then a little more of an exterior look for the tying and go-ahead goal shows some of the unbalance that we have that we brag about on offense and the ability to create some offense from different spots.
All right, thank you, Coach. And again, Siena will be here this Saturday up at the Sprint Turf Field at 1 p.m.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Sean.